Hello everyone and welcome to the update video for update number 1 of the Rust City of Tarkov servers. In this video I'm going to talk about all of the changes and additions to the Rust City of Tarkov servers that have been applied through this month. I'm also going to be talking about some new additions that will be coming next month hopefully. And I'll also be covering the giveaway, which is happening probably by the time this video goes out. The giveaway should be out. So I'll be talking about that giveaway at the end of the video. I'm dropping a Tempered AK and a Cold Hunter LR, which would be pretty interesting, I believe, for most people. So stick around to find out all the details. Alright, so let's begin with the update. I'm going to keep it short here. The first thing I've added, of course, is the Customs Expansion Part 1. This building you see here, this is the building that was opened with this expansion. Now it is a pretty detailed, let's go inside, it's a pretty detailed building. Got like a second floor here, got some windows you can peek from. It's pretty cool peeks from both sides. You got this room here, which is also giving you a pretty cool peek to this other building that I've added. It's also an expansion building I've added a while back. Before the server even released. Now this thing is connected through this mechanic, sort of car mechanic building. You have this door, goes to this chimneys, you know, these chimneys that you see. You can have this hallway, you can go all the way outside. You have a bunch of exits here, a bunch of entrances. Door here, which actually is locked, but you have this one with a hole in the wall, and this window you can jump out of. And then an entrance straight to the main building. There's another room down here. There's a bunker under here, which currently goes nowhere, but this will be expanded on in the future. And that's it for this building. There's also little bathrooms here. Not much going on here. Just a little bathroom, toilets, showers. Well, that's it. That's it. Also added some scavs around this building. There's one that I believe walks around here. Not sure where he went, to be fair. See just a moment ago. One should be outside here somewhere. There he is. There's of course a sniper that was already there, but moved him a little bit and also moved the guys that were walking around here. So next big thing that I've added is the Goon Squad, which there they are. This is Bird Eye. This is the sniper guy. He had an L9. He's pretty accurate. You got, I don't know where he is. There he is. That is Big Pipe, the guy with the grenade launcher. He doesn't actually use it as of right now. I had some issues implementing it. He kept killing himself with it by accident. So right now he uses his gun. But he's pretty cool to fight. And where's the rifleman? There we go. This is Knight. He's like the main guy. He's like the leader of the team. He's got the AK and everything. And these guys are pretty tough. Alright. They work like any other boss right now. And yeah. Pretty cool. Alright, another thing that I've added this month is the Sturman box. It now requires a key to open it. So as you can see, there's a lock on it. Currently it's locked, it seems. But as you know, when you kill Sturman, which is right here, when you kill him, he has this key on him that spawns on him every time. So you can use that key to unlock this box and loot it. Let me show you how it looks like. It looks like any other door in Rust that has a lock on it. You would just go, you would hold E, and if you have the key on you, press unlock, it will open the box and you'll be able to loot it. So it works just like an Escape from Tarkov if you're familiar with it. And yeah, pretty cool feature. And last thing I've added this wipe is a bunch of new tasks from Therapist and Jaeger. From Jaeger 1 I've added the Goon Squad killing mission, and for Therapist I've added I believe a couple new tasks to do with the new location that I've added on Customs. Now let's talk about some small changes, small but important changes. Let me pull up the patch notes here real quick. The map wipe has been changed to be weekly. Now that is a very important thing now. The map will wipe every 2 weeks instead of before I was planning to do a month. Now it's going to be 2 weeks for the map. It will also reset the money spent with the traders every 2 weeks as well, kind of to balance things out. But your tasks and your blueprints will remain until the force wipe. Another change is the NPCs. You have tweaked the NPCs a little bit with their damage. They're a little bit take less damage to kill now. So I know a lot of people will like that, and they also deal a lot less damage, which is nice. High-tier explosives are no longer found in loot. This is something I know a lot of people were kind of thinking about. Like, there were people getting raided left and right in the beginning of the wipe before, so it should be better now. There's some other stuff that is pretty nice. Let me actually show you. One of them is the extracts now mention the services that exist on them. So I'll just show you what I mean. Just fly over here, and as you get this extract, and you will talk to him. The extract, now you see services here next to them. It tells you there's a scav base at the big rock. There's a scav base under the chemical factory, and there's a prepper trader at Prepper's bunker at C16, which makes sense. But yeah, it now tells you all the services. There'll be more added in the future, of course. This is just what we have right now. There's a bunch of other fixes and a bunch of other small changes that I've done. But this is everything that I've done with this month's update. Now there are also some other small stuff that I've done 2 weeks before that on the bi-weekly update that I've done. One of them is to reset your account. When you go into the menu, you can now reset your account. And of course, I've added that Prepper Bunker extra that I talked about, and also that menu. You might have wandered in the site, maybe if you haven't played it this month, if you haven't seen this one. But this is kind of like a tutorial thing that I've added for new players. So it tells them to open the menu, talk to Prepper, accept the first task, and use an extract. They should be making life much easier for new players. You can also see these chat tips as well. They look much better than they looked in the first wipe. Alright, so this is everything that I've done with this month. Now let's go talk about some new stuff. I'll jump into the Rust edit and I'll show you what I'm working on in terms of the map, and then I'll talk about some ideas that I have for the next wipe. Alright, here we are in Rust edit now, where I'll show you what I've been working on for the past week since the update. I've started working on the second part of the customs expansion. As I showed you earlier, this was the first part, this building with this side, and this will be the second and final part of the customs expansion. So this is another new area they've added to Tarkov with this update. With this wipe they've had to Tarkov, they've added this little area here, and also these 3 buildings have been opened. Now I've yet to get on those, but I'll probably be able to finish these within the next 2 weeks, which will be just in time for the wipe, even sooner hopefully, so I can test some stuff out before that. Still not everything ready. There's some pipes to connect here, there's some stuff to put up here I believe, and of course the buildings themselves, the most obvious of all, still pretty empty. But you'll also be opening this area here, will also be open, so you'll be able to go from this bridge all the way to this side and through these buildings and out, and it will be pretty nice, I believe. Would make the map flow a lot better. I actually really like that change they've done in Tarkov, and I'm making that here as well. Now another thing that I want to do for next wipe goes all the way over here in woods, and I hope to be able to complete it. Now as you can see, I don't know if anyone has seen that, there's this little bunker here right below the big rock, right behind it, next to that river. Now currently it is locked. Now that bunker is actually open in Escape from Tarkov, and it is accessible and you can go down. And there's a bunch of loot here, it's like a little bunker. Now I've started working it as you can see, but I didn't finish it for the release. So hopefully I'll finish it for next update. I'll try to get it in if I finish that customs expansion soon. I'll get to this one. Another thing that will probably not make it for next wipe because I don't think I'll have time, but will make it maybe for some of the future updates, is the train depot they've added. Now they have removed all those walls here in woods, and they've added like this big train station here, which I will be heading with a future update, probably around the time where I add the factory, the new factory remake, which I'm going to show you now. I'm going to load up the map. Alright, here we are in a different map here, which is just factory alone, and this is the new factory that I started working about a month or 2 ago. It's still not ready, and I'll get to it after I'm done with the customs expansion. I'll get back to it, but I have completed one of the main areas. This is the medical stuff. Now don't pay attention to these blue sort of weird looking things. This is something to do with the jungle update. It messed something up You can only see this in the editor. This won't look like this in game. But yeah, you can see the layout. You have the outside areas. This will lead straight to customs. So this will be open. Right next to these big ones, you'll be able to walk straight into customs and straight into factory. It will be much more smooth than it is right now. I've not finished everything yet. As you can see here, not everything is finished. Some stuff here. Of course, the underground still not done. Lots of work here. This entire side is missing, and the roof here and some stuff, and of course this entire section as well. This is, of course, will be the side from woods. You'll be able to go straight here, jump on this truck maybe this door is open. Actually, you can just walk straight out here, and you'll honestly end up right where the train depot is. So it will be pretty cool. Everything will connect nicely. I can't wait to finish this one. It would look really sick with the map. As you can see, it's a completely new design, completely new sort of art style, using all kinds of new assets. Looks really good, even with those glitchy textures that are currently happening because of the jungle update. Map looks pretty nice, and will look even better when it's finished and in game, because right now I'm only showing you this in the editor. As you can see, the offices have been mostly finished with the offices, the locker room and third floor office. And there's really not much left to do here, but I just kind of paused it because I'm working on other stuff. But I will get to it. Now let's talk about some features I want to add to the plugin, which some of them may come to the next wipe, some of them may not. These are some ideas that I have of things that I want to add. First thing, something I've seen a lot of people request, is some kind of a bank where people can store their money, or at least part of their money. I don't feel like they should be able to store all their money in a bank and just have like a chat command to open it or something. I feel like that would be a bit too much, but maybe something where you can access from the traders, and there's a limit of how much you can put, and there's also like a fee when you take it out or something like that. We can work it out. Maybe it can be balanced and it can be good, I feel like. Another thing that is important, which I probably will add for next wipe, is the ability to see the trader restock timer, when the traders will have a new stock, either through some chat command or even somewhere in the UI. I'll try to fit it in. I think it would be pretty cool. Another thing that I have on my list for ideas is the UN faction, kind of similar to how the scavs work, but with Peacekeeper. You'll have these guys in blue walking around the city, and they'll be friendly to you unless you shoot them, and unless you have negative reputation with Peacekeeper. Of course, really obvious one is the secured container. I know a lot of people want something similar to it, something similar to the Escape from Tarkov secured container, and I've been thinking about it. Might be possible, might do it. And lastly, another thing that I've been looking into is having some kind of a Bitcoin farm that you can place inside your base, kind of like some kind of a box. You place in your base, you put some graphics cards into it. The more graphics cards you put in, the more power it will require. You need to hook it up to a power source, and it will just print out Bitcoins and you can sell them. So this is something that I really want to add. Now actually, I just got reminded of another thing that I want to add, and this is more not kind of an addition, but kind of a change. I'll continue to tweak the NPCs. It's quite a lot of stuff, a lot of work that I feel like that I could still do on the NPCs. I know they're still not quite the best to fight. There's a lot of tweaking to be done with them, and I want them to work more as a team to kind of try to outsmart you instead of just being, you know, walking tanks and just hitting you hard. I want it to be more tactical. So that's just another thing. Don't know if I'll be able to make everything for next wipe, but these are some of the ideas, and some of these will make it certainly for next wipe. Now let's talk a little bit about the giveaways that I've said I will talk about. So by the time you're watching these videos, this giveaway should probably be available in the Discord. There's 2 giveaways as of right now. There's one that is available for the entirety of the servers, and there is one that will be available for those who have completed a task line first. So if last wipe you had this thing that said, like right here in the menu, I'll probably put it up on the screen right now, where it says you were the first to complete, I don't know, the Gunsmith task line or the Punisher task line or any one of those. If you were the first one, you will be able to join the giveaway. Now, this is an exclusive one, and in order to join this one, you're gonna have to verify your Steam account with your Discord, so it will give you access. So there's a list of who actually finished it. I'll probably put it in the announcement as well, just to not waste anyone's time, so people can get on, do whatever they need to verify. And I'll just show you how it works. So you're gonna go in the chat and just type verify DC, verify Discord, and you're gonna get this thing here. Here's your code, KNYBJ, right? So you're gonna join the Discord if you're not already in it. You probably should be, and you should go to this bot called the Tarkov Player Verifier. It should appear at the top of the list. Then you go to him and you just DM him this thing, which I'm going to do on my second monitor here real quick. I'm gonna type it to him, KNYBJ, and now it's gonna verify. It's gonna tell me thank you for authenticating your account, and it's also gonna tell me here that you didn't finish any of the task line first like swipe. But don't worry, we have exclusive giveaways every month, so be sure to race through those tasks to have a chance to win next wipe. So yeah, I'm gonna continue doing all of these giveaways, both the one for the entire server and this exclusive one for those who played in game and managed to complete the task line first. I'm gonna do those every month using the money that people donate to the project, to the VIPs on the website. The more people subscribe, the better VIPs I'll do, I guess. Only makes sense, right? And yeah, after you verified your account, and let's say it will tell you congratulations, you're eligible to join the giveaway or something like that if you were the first to complete any of the task lines. I believe there's about 20 players or 30 players that should be able to join that giveaway. Like I said, I'll pull up the list in the announcement channel once I announce the giveaway. It should have probably been announced if you're watching this video already. You'll have access to the exclusive giveaway channel in the Discord, which will be right below the giveaway channel, and you'll be able to join the giveaway day. You'll be, I believe I'll leave it for 2 weeks. I'll give enough time for everyone to join. Between a week or two, I'll think about it. There should be enough time for everyone to join. I want everyone to have a chance to win, and especially the exclusive ones, you know. But yeah, this is everything for today. This is everything for this update. This is everything I had to show you, and this will be it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for reaching all the way to the end. Make sure you are in the Discord for all those giveaways that I mentioned, and also make sure you are subscribed and that you keep up to date with all the updates. I know the server's been a little slow with this wipe. There's been a lot less players playing, but I have got updates planned, and hopefully this will help the server get higher pops. I really hope. I'm going to continue to work on it regardless. Thank you all for following the project, and I'll see you in the next month. Goodbye.